Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my collective review, first impressions, whatever you want to call it, of One Punch Man and this show. Like, first time I watched it, I put my phone down like 3 or 4 times, but JB, I guess I can thank him and be mad at him all at the same time, because he is the reason why I did watch the show. Because just from hearing the title, I was like, this shit is gonna be so fucking stupid, and I was right, because it is really fucking stupid. But the fight scenes are fucking amazing. The animation is on point. Like, I was not ready for just the fight scenes, but just Saitama and like Genos talking to each other is just hilarious. They are some fucking idiots. Well, Genos is not an idiot. Saitama is a fucking idiot. And I don't understand how just training for 3 years can make somebody that fucking strong. Like, literally, because you can already tell by the name, literally one punch, he can obliterate anything. And it's just like, even in the first episode, he was putting holes in these big ass monsters that were almost taking his life. And Saitama is an interesting fellow. Ever since he became this strong, he has never met anybody who actually put up any type of a fight. So he always has this like perpetually bored face on all the time, unless something like awesome happens, and then he gets his slanty eyes back. Because I mean, we even saw that at the beginning. He used to be like this average looking anime character with like the longish black hair and a suit and a tie. He was walking down the street, and then he almost got killed by this big crab man, and that was what made him decide that he wanted to be a superhero, blah blah blah. And then he started training. He lost his hair, and he became this fucking epic superhero man that can, like I said, literally obliterates anything. And then he just got bored, because no matter who or what came at him, he always came out on top. So that's when the perpetually bored phase came. And now, like, he's met his disciple named Genos, and Genos is like a cyborg who is actually pretty fucking cool, and he can do some he can tear up some serious shit. And but he's still nowhere near, no one is as strong as Saitama at this point. I will say at this point, because you never know, there might be somebody that comes that will give him a run for his money. But right now, there's nobody as strong as Saitama, and Genos couldn't even hold a candle to him. And there was even like one part when they were being attacked by these people from the House of Evolution, and Genos and Saitama went there. Genos destroyed the building, and then Saitama went down there and literally obliterated this creature that they thought was the strongest thing in creation, and he like obliterated it with almost one punch. But it did give him a run for his money. He got his slanty eyes back at that point, but then he just blew it up, and it was pretty bad. But just then also, like, there was a bout when he met Sonic, and Sonic is this super duper fast ninja that's like not a very conventional ninja, and he thought that he had Saitama, but Saitama didn't even have to do anything. He kept dodging and shit, and he couldn't even land a hit on Saitama. And then dude like fell on Saitama, like dude's nuts fell on Saitama's fist, and he was just like, I'm going to get you one day, blah blah blah, like most evil villains do. But then in this episode, the most recent episode, they decided to apply for to become an official hero, and Saitama became like a C-class hero, while Genos became an S-rank hero, because like Genos got a perfect 100, Saitama got a perfect 50 on the fucking athletic part of the test. Like, he destroyed everything, like every single thing that they had to do for the physical part of the test. He broke everything. Like, he broke the ceiling, he broke the punching bag, he put holes in the floor from running. It was just like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you get that strong from just like running and doing push-ups and sit-ups and crunches and all that good stuff? There's no fucking possible way that you can become that strong just from doing that shit. There's no way. If you could, then everybody could be that strong, and there's no possible fucking way. There's nothing you can tell me that would make me believe that there's a way for you to become that fucking strong just from doing basic stuff. But he became a C rank and Genos became an S rank, and Saitama was kind of hurt because he was like, well, he felt like he does deserve to be in the S rank, but I guess he wasn't smart enough because he got like he got a 70 altogether, so that means he got like a 30 on the written part of his test. But it was just this episode, and then it looks like things are going to be getting interesting for Genos because one of the A-ranked heroes that are most loved and sought out came looking for him because he jumped to S rank so quickly. And it's just this episode was so fucking awesome. I hate to admit it because the show is so fucking stupid, but is freaking amazing. I will admit it. And there was even a part when Genos and Saitama fought, and Genos was like, I want you to go all out, blah, blah, blah. And Saitama wasn't even probably using like 25% of his power. And Genos was like, well, you know that you're supposed to go all out, blah, blah, blah. So when they started up again, like Saitama literally like blew him away. Like he punched so hard at him. Like he didn't punch him. If he had punched him, Genos would have died. But he punched so hard at him that he gave Genos a new hairstyle and literally obliterated the mountain behind him. And Genos was like, I have so much further to go. Which is why I don't understand why Saitama didn't become an S rank. He should be like a triple S rank, personally, in my personal opinion. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. But these One Punch Man is so stupid but so fucking epic at the same time. I don't even know how that's fucking possible, but I'm so looking forward to seeing what happens. I've heard from like what's been seen in the manga that he's going to meet some interesting people, and I can't wait to see that. I want to see some more of Sonic because Sonic was pretty fucking hilarious, and he's a fucking idiot, but he looks like he could possibly one day give Saitama a run for his money. But yeah, this show is awesome and sad and terrible all at the same time. So yeah, if you haven't seen this show, I really suggest you go watch it because it's just that awesome. But as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.